Hi, I'm Lynn Bridgeford from Bios, and today in our quick and easy workout series we're going to just be with the upper back. So very important for the neck. Simple exercises you can probably do in bed. You may need some pillows or a ball. Join me in a minute. So the upper back and also the chest is important for our neck. So we have a sunken posture in the back, it's going to affect the neck, so we need to think about lifting the chest, lift through the top of the head. We want to flex the upper back, so it's quite a tight place because of the rib cage. Bring the hands in front, interlink them, reach them forwards. We want them opposite the upper back. Lift up through the spine and then reach the arms forwards so that let the head relax, and we're curling around the upper back. Feel the curl going all the way like the arms are a band around the upper back. Breathe into it for a good stretch and come back up. From the side, interlink the hands in front, lift up through the spine, reach forwards, have the arms opposite the upper back, lengthen, let the head relax and feel like the arms are pulling forwards and like they're elastic bands that are stretching across the upper back. Breathe into it, should feel comfortable, and your neck needs to be in neutral. And come up on the inhale. Interlinking the hands behind if you can, reach them back and down, and we're lifting in the upper chest. Now if they don't reach, you can put your hands on the floor or you can hold a belt, press down, and we're lifting in the upper chest. Nothing is really happening in the middle and lower back. We're lifting in the upper back. It's quite a subtle movement, and if you want to progress doing back bends, this is an important movement before you can ever do a back bend properly. So it all comes in the upper back, and release. And press the hands down, lift through the upper chest, keep the neck in neutral, and release. I find most car seats don't do nice things to my back, so I have to use pillows to get the alignment with my upper back and the neck. And release. So from the front, we're pressing the hands or the fists down into the mat and lifting in the upper chest. Some of the middle back will move as well, but when we lift the upper chest mainly and we're lifting the upper back, it's quite a subtle movement, and it's a very important one to get openness. It affects, this area affects the shoulders. Press down and lift, and it affects the integrity between the upper back and the neck. And release, and once more press down, lift and stretch, and release. It should also give you more of a sense of an ability to breathe. We can do that similar movement with a ball or with cushions. Bring it to the upper chest, reach the arms around, lift up, and then we're going to curl around, letting the head relax, and you can adjust the ball until you feel you've got the nice stretch across the upper back. Breathe into it and come up on the inhale. And doing that with pillows, bring them to the upper chest, reach your arms around, lift up through the spine, and then gently curl around. So the cushion's just there for a support. Breathe into it, and we're stretching through the upper back. And come up on the inhale. The rib cage can take many shapes. To get a side bending, press hand into the mat. We're going to push away, so we're lifting to the side. Lift and gently incline sideways into the upper back. It's round about the armpits, and it's subtle. And release. And the other side, press down, lift, and we're pushing the floor away to get that movement. If we were to lean down into the hand, we'd be going more in the middle back. We want to get the upper back, so gentle sideways movement. All of these movements that affect the ribs are really good for freeing the lungs. And similarly, we can do that on a little twist. So twist to the side, and then we're going to press the hand into the leg to get that movement sideways in the upper ribs, which affects the upper back. And we've distorted it a little by twisting, so we're getting a different movement. And this helps breathing, because we need to have full movement in all directions to have optimum breath. And come back to the front, back hand behind, other one on the leg, and press down And we're getting that gentle sideways movement in the upper back. It's all very subtle because there's not a lot of movement. We still want to encourage it. So gently pushing and release, and push and release. Reach the arms up like a stop sign, and we're going to lift the chest and press the arms back. This helps the integrity with the upper back and in relation to the neck. So lift the chest, feel like you're pushing back. You could do this against a wall. Make sure it's comfortable, and release. If you have a big curve in your spine, you have to take that into account and just go where it's comfortable, and we're just looking for steps along the way to improving movement, flexibility and strength. Lift the chest and press the arms back and release. Laying down on a ball for the upper back, we want to get the ball on the upper back and on the neck, so we can open the chest and have the head relaxed. If that's not comfortable, lift the head up, or you can hold it with your arms, which is also a good stretch for the upper back. Breathe into it. If that doesn't work for you, just have the arms down and we're lifting through the chest and the upper back. Breathe into it, and then use the hands to help you come up. We can take the ball around the upper chest and relax down into it to stretch through the upper back. Coming on all fours with a cat-cow, so lift the tailbone, lift the chest, lift the head, and we're stretching through the upper back and chest. Curl around the tailbone, curl around the chest, curl around the head. Focus being on the upper back. And again, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, lift the head. Curl around the tailbone, curl around the chest, curl around the head. Sit back in pose of a child, reach the arms forwards, shoulders down, and feel a good stretch through the upper back. There is just a few simple exercises to help you work with your upper back and keep it in a good shape and good alignment so it can support your neck and your head nicely. Thank you so much.